It's harder in America to meet women.
Hey, what up? This is your boy, the Solo Traveler ORD. Thanks again for checking out another one of my videos. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell while you're right here. And of course, I'm back with another video review. This time we're gonna go over about the red flags that goes on in westernized cultures and why you need to expand your options. Yes, I keep saying it, expand your options to all you brothers that are actually looking for wives and relationships. That are actually looking to expand your horizon. It's better to do it overseas and not here in the States, but let's go ahead and jump into these videos. So this first video is about a therapist. She was saying that a lot of the women that was going to therapy, as soon as they had to take accountability, they were leaving. So it says here, therapist says women abruptly quit therapy when they have to take accountability. We all know that's like kryptonite to them, but let's go ahead and check this out.
And women can't be held accountable.
Really?
So I was talking to a male friend of mine the other day, and he told me that women don't apologize and women can't be held accountable. And I began to really think deeply about this idea. And one of the things that came across my mind is, in the last 9 months or so of me being in my private practice, I have myself experienced many women, whether they came in as a couple or they came by themselves, they very abruptly discontinued their therapy. And I started to reflect and really think, what was going on here? And I noticed that after I had to confront them about something, I had to bring to their attention something they were doing that wasn't contributing to the health of the relationship, they became very defensive and very, just very harsh, and they stopped coming. And even though the husband would continue to come, he made it very clear that, yeah, she won't apologize. She thinks you're wrong. She thinks you're taking my side. And I began to really reflect, like, oh my gosh, is it true that women don't apologize? Is it that women struggle with being held accountable? I'd love your thoughts on this. Me personally, I think it has to do with a person's level of emotional maturity. What do you think?
I could tell you this, in all the relationships I've been in the United States, I have yet to see a woman apologize. It was until when I went overseas and when I started having relationships overseas, when women would mess up and they will apologize. And the first time when that happened, I was like, what? Wait a minute. This must be a trick or something. I had to I'm thinking like, yo, something must have happened because I wasn't used to this. I was used to the everyday of women not apologizing. They would basically brush everything underneath the rug and as if like nothing ever happened. That's how they did it. But yo, when you go overseas, it's a whole different mentality. It's a whole different way of culture, how they do things. But let's move on to the next video. And here goes another one of these videos of women saying what they expect from a man.
You single?
I'm single.
How much do a man gotta make to be with you?
100.
Oh, that ain't bad. 100? Just $100? That ain't bad.
No, 100K.
100K?
Yeah.
A year?
A month.
100,000 a month.
I mean, between 80 and 100, I could do.
80,000 to 100,000 a month just to be with you.
Absolutely.
Why you so expensive?
I don't know. I just am.
You been like that?
I've been like this.
And you ain't talking to nobody if they making 80 to 100,000 a month.
Yeah, that's why I'm single right now.
Yep,
I'm waiting.
single.
And you ain't going for nothing less than that.
I ain't going for nothing less.
Why you feel like you worth more than like 80,000 to 100,000?
That sound like you asking me what I bring to the table.
So what you bring to the table?
That's like, it's just way too much to answer that question.
So how much you?
I am the table.
Bruh. You gotta have the money to support the legs and all that.
That's absolutely right.
It don't take 100,000 to hold the table.
You can't tell me what it takes to hold this table up. You heard what I said.
Yeah, I heard 100,000.
Yeah, usually whenever they say they are the table is because they don't bring nothing to the table. They don't have anything. So the quick response is always, I am the table. they could not define or even say what they bring to the table at all. But let's proceed, move on to the next video. Right, it says, don't pursue liberal women. Yeah, for a lot of men that are conservative, most of the men that actually travel, that are looking for wives, they're very conservative. So this applies to men that are on the fence. Just want to let you know that, yeah, you don't want to really deal with liberal women in the States.
So the other day I had someone tell me that they went on a date and the woman ended the date with him because she brought up that she's a huge liberal. So the interesting part is that he's actually a conservative, not by any means a hardcore conservative, but just a conservative. She didn't like that, so she told him, I'm a huge liberal, this is it, this is the end of us. He would have kept it going, but she's the one that ended it. And aren't liberals supposed to be more open-minded or whatever it is? I instantly told him that he dodged a huge bullet, and if any woman ever brings up the fact that she's a liberal, run. Because in my opinion, that's the same thing as a woman bringing up that she's a feminist. Very closely related. I would actually advise any guy, you find out that a girl is a liberal, do not pursue her. It is like pursuing a feminist. Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Don't do it. It's like pursuing a feminist that wants you to continue doing your traditional role. That makes no sense. How you gonna be feminist but want the man to be traditional? Those two things don't work out. But let's move on to the next video. And of course, yesterday I released a video with part of this interview. This right here is the same Dominican guy, and he tells the difference between a Dominican woman and an American woman.
It's harder in America to meet.
He said he ain't about to deal with whatever here in the States. Let's keep it moving. And don't worry, brothers, I'm leading up to something here. So here it is, a woman who is talking about the passport bros. Now I've showed you guys all the videos of the red flags that goes on in the United States. Now let's start moving into the transition to the truth of the matter, as well as what could be your future.
I've not seen any women crying over passport bros.
Not exactly crying, but there are definitely a lot of videos out there of women making videos about men who are seemingly rather confused why men wouldn't want to date women in their own countries.
However, I have seen a lot of women laughing at passport bros, because we can replace men like you with cats and dogs.
That is really great news, because that means there's soon to be a great reduction in the homeless pet population.
But y'all have to literally go to another country because no other woman in your own country wants you anymore.
Stop the cap.
No, that is not why some men are choosing to go to other countries in hopes of finding their life partner. It's because many aspects of modern society, to include some aspects of modern feminism, has turned the dating pool for men into a veritable cesspool of toxic behavior.
That's what we call a whole cope, honey.
Actually, that's what we call men making the best decisions for themselves, their futures, and their mental health.
Yes, exactly. Let's check out the next video. Now we got another guy here. I believe he's a preacher or whatever. You know how they like to preach that pro-black stuff, whatever. Usually the pro-black simps, whatever. But it says here, black men, none of those women overseas looking for y'all. You looking for them. Yeah, okay. He says that, but I know, all of us that travel know what's up. But he can say all he wants to say, but we got the evidence here.
To all the black men that's saying they going overseas to find a better woman than the black woman, none of those women looking for you. I ain't seen no woman in their country make a video on social media saying, I'm looking for a black man in America.
Stupid.
Obsessed with you? Yes.
Y que contamina tu mirada fría, tus labios me incitan a...
Sashay.
Hey, black men?
Batman? I can't hear you. What was
Do you date black men?
Oh, only.
Only. Have you dated, like, would you go for anyone that's white?
Mm-mm.
Brown?
Mm-mm.
Mexican?
Mm-mm.
Why black guys? Tell us, why?
They're hugging like a horse. They're sexy as fuck. I like it.
Wow. So, if I could plug you with a black man right now, would you be on that?
Yeah.
You'd be on that? Yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
難しい
What do you like about black guys?
めっちゃかっこいい Ah, okay, okay. Sexy.
Macho. Macho.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Relationships, marriages. Yeah, sounds like the love crossing borders. No excuse. That's right. So, you know, of course, I had to show the evidence there that there are women looking for brothers in other countries and they are married and having a good life. But nonetheless, it's your boy, the Solo Traveler ORD. Don't forget to leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'm out.